Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So yeah, a lot happened today, but we are going to talk about the main topic or the main um tonight's statement. Sonny kills John on General Hospital. He didn't just shoot him. He shot him. He wanted to make sure he was going, like no pulse whatsoever. Okay, he literally shot him twice, as a mobster is supposed to. But I'm not gonna lie, I did not see that coming. Now we're gonna talk about all the shows: General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Golden, Beautiful, Young, and Restless. I'm not gonna lie, they all brung it. All four of them brung it in their own unique way. Let's sit there and get the roll call. Um, as you're coming in, make sure you do hit the like button because it really does help. Let me make sure that we are good to go. Okay, we're good. All right. So as you're coming in, make sure you hit the like button, and just understand that if I do not sit there and there is one of me, there is 20 people here so far, so I'm not going to get to every single comment. Just understand that, and eventually I will get to your comment at some point. Um, okay. Freddy's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Lashanta's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Cherry Ice Cream's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Amy's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Francis in the chat. How you doing tonight? Blackmon, aka Mr. GQ, is in the chat. How you doing tonight? And Janetta's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Melly Mel, my heart queen. How are you doing tonight? I hope all is well with each and every single person. Oh, and we got some more people. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Yeah, yes, Michelle. Yes, yes. And how you doing tonight? Thank you for joining, Michelle. Values in the chat. How you doing tonight? Letitia's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Queen of the South. The Queen is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? You know, Michelle, I didn't have the one that I didn't get the thumbnail that I wanted to get, so I figured that was the next best choice. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Blackmon. Um, I survived the week, so and I actually had some good sleep yesterday, so that helped. Prince CJ, how you doing tonight? Allison C is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Autumn is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Willow and Drew gonna get what they deserve. I really want Michael to catch them and to act next week. And I have a feeling he will and hope he rips into them and gets that revenge. Ronnie Ron's in the chat. How you doing tonight? You know, I wouldn't be too surprised. Well, you know, Michelle, I think that he would just be a ghost at that point. He was really super erratic, though. Really erratic. Like, I mean, it was good today, though. It was some good soap today. I'm not gonna lie. They all brung it. They all brung it. Hell, even B&B brung it, and this own unique, silly, cartoonish way. Even they brung it. Except for towards the end, I was like, I don't know what the hell is going on with that damn music. I'm ready for Willow and Drew to fall hard. Listen, Drew is just, he's just being Drew. He can't help how he feels. Listen, do you know what they say? The heart wants what it wants, right? Come on, Lashanta. Don't. Jerry Erskine says Drew is a low down, dirty dog and a home wrecker. He's just out to use to. Okay. A little bit of this. Thank you. Thank you, Freddie. And thank you, Francis. Lashanta says, Nina's spiteful. Yes, that's true. Nina is spiteful. Ain't, listen, Prince, ain't nothing wrong with a little loving in the afternoon. Okay? I can't help how they feel, Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. Thank you, cherry ice cream. Okay. Jonathan's in the chat was good. I am trying to just give them a benefit of the doubt, Prince. Allison says, call me crazy, but I actually enjoyed the Drew and chemistry with Nina and Willow. Justin was good. I'm ready for Michael to kick Drew's ass. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. And that dude's a Navy SEAL. that ain't happening. Jonathan, I didn't see those two shots coming twice. He shot him on the ground and then shot him again. Was good, Ariana? Francis says, how do you think Sonny's going to get out of killing? I don't. Honestly, tell you, call me crazy, Francis, but I think this may be Sonny's last ride. He was sitting there saying goodbye for a reason. What's good, Darby? Who are you, and what did you do with us? Darby, there's nothing wrong with a little loving in the afternoon. Mel says, Albert, if you saw the Days of Our Lives promo next week, you did. I know, you did. You did this whole week. I give you your props. I give you your props. Ryan says, how can Gabi let Connie encourage? Because she's already angry. She's already angry. She's blind. She's not thinking. And in a lot of ways, Ron, that is good revenge. But don't worry, Darby. I can always sit there. Listen, I got many sides to myself, Darby. I can always still be a cynic at the same time. That didn't go away. Micah don't care what Drew is. He's gonna care. Justin, he gonna care about that ass whooping. I bet you gonna care about that ass whooping. Drew's a Navy SEAL. Michael is a rich kid. Like you really want to sit there and yes, Queen of the South. That's a really good question. That is a really good question. Will there be an episode on Monday? But Shanta says it's Nikki. How is sickening how Nikki is playing Nikki? What? Johnson says, but Sonny did call Diane earlier, so yes. He ain't calling for no reason. Francis, I think he's gonna be too busy helping out what you call it, helping out Ava. Sean says, like you said in your review, Sonny killed Kate was a rewrite. Hope it didn't turn out. Yes, Sean, I'm glad I'm not the only person that felt that way, Sean. And what's good, Sean? Now, Last Day is cooking. Last Day says Drew is a Navy SEAL, so unless Michael has a gun, he don't stand a chance. You hear that, Justin? That's just me. What's good, Dolomedics? Federation says, I would not underestimate what Michael can do and will do. Yeah, if he has a gun. Let's put it this way, Cherry King. Navy SEALs are built a lot different. Okay, they built a little bit different. So if they're fighting with their hands, I don't know. Ron says, Albert, what's your thoughts on Connie just telling herself she's an idiot, but she's also annoying and she's overconfident. Because the minute that what you call it does get out, that's her ass right there. She literally just confessed on herself. I'm glad to hear that, Dolomitics. Seriously, I am. Dolomitics, sometimes the world can go to shit, and when you're in a good place, it does help. Thank you, Francis. Yes, hit that like button. Let me try to hit that like button. Let me cheat. Now, Ariana says rage can be a great motivation to even the score. Yes. That's what I mean. Yes, maybe not in a physical sense, but Lashanta says, Albert, Luna do, Albert, something Luna do to make Finn suspicious of her. Oh, what does she do? Well, from one, she starts with the asking about, oh, could you help me with my TV? I'm like, you have these two grown ass men that they're talking about where's his wife is, and you stop him to sit there and start asking about, well, how do you hook up my TV with my phone? Like, you can wait a little bit. Like, come on. Domex says, I feel you, Albert. I've been so busy lately. I've been missing my soaps and, well, thank you, Domex. Thank you. You know, you can always sit there and come here to sit there and get a good recap or, watch my reviews. I do both. But I definitely love seeing you, though. Gorgeous Queen Janet, yes, it was Janet today. They brung it. They all brung it, Janet. All four of them. I don't feel like I'm gonna need a drink soon. Justin says, "Why all of you on Drew's side?" I don't think that. I think that I may be on Drew's side. I don't think that everyone else is on Drew's side. Did you not read the comments, Justin? Michael is hurt, and all you're acting like Michael cheated on. Uh, no, Justin. That's not what everyone's saying. Actually, tell you the truth, Justin, I'm the only person that's in the kind of champion Drew. I'm the only person right now champion. Yeah, Francis, that was that was a little wild right there, Francis. That was like some Lifetime movie ish right there. Ariana says, "Abba, go ahead. I'm starting to pour. Yeah, because I just Ariana, I sat there and I looked at that comment. I'm like, yeah, Justin, I think you kind of read that the whole thing wrong. Well, I just want to have something a little sweet though before I get into my other sweet drink. Oh, Laura. I'm not gonna lie. I was actually about to sit there and call you Jonathan. Laura says Gabby got that Demare brother trifecta. Let's everyone welcome Lauren into the chat. Eagle Fang, what's up, Albert? I have a legit question. Who got that massive cage inside Luna's apartment in the first place? There's no way that Twig got that heavy cage. Yes. We Eagle Fang, we've been sitting there trying to figure that shit out all week. Now, maybe it was Justin. Maybe it was Jack that helped her. Ariana said, we're going that way. Yeah, we're going that way. I don't know. I think maybe he was just hearing me and whatever. Oh, okay. All right. Jan's being bold tonight. I'm Team Drew and Willow. I like that. God damn, y'all literally both have the same shade, too. Johnson says Luna's framing Poppy and holding Steffy captive. It's like watching a Lifetime movie called Framed by My Daughter. Ooh, okay. Sean says Michael character. Oh, okay, you're talking now. What you call it? Ron says, Albert, I think that Leo might have solved this case by saying Stephanie that saw. Well, definitely, if not that, pointed them into the right direction. Listen, the faster we get this shit over with, the better with Connie. Okay, no, I may actually, if I get a chance, I'll try to watch it tomorrow before I start work. Jenna says, why not? They're hot, way better than Michael. Hmm, I feel you. Freddie says, Albert, somebody better help my girl Lulu quick. She's about to go to the upper room. That Isaiah Doctor was just run over by Ava, and Crooked Agent Lucky needs to hurry and bring his ass home back to Port Charles. What's good, Duan? What's good, Spencer? Ariana, if I had it my way, I would pick two people. Either Sheila or Hope. Hope. Because if you pick, if Hope was the person that actually saved Steffy, that would kind of change the dynamic a little bit, right? Cutting her line, not necessarily forgiving her for the kiss, but not being so, um, you know. So I think that'd be a really great twist if it was Hope, Ariana. And that says Steffi can afford to leave her kids. What doctor is going to see over a kid? Yes, if I had it my way, I would sit there and say, I mean, probably not, but it's it's a nice thought, Francis. At the very least, it's a nice thought. Oh, shit, I'm out. I am out. And that said, Chief Baker will save stuff. Yeah, probably some lame shit like that. Oh, Freddie, he got popped twice. He got popped twice. Okay. All right, I think that's good. Eagle thing, let's be honest, Steffi is going to berate Fran for not respecting her wishes of don't look for me, don't reach out to me. I think it's going to be a little bit different, Eagle Fang. She was calling out his name, hoping that he'll be the one to sit there and save her. So it might be a little bit different. And Jill Dupree says Michael is vengeful, but just wait to LA Nina is released. La Nina? Well, Ron, just like she probably wouldn't she probably wouldn't be grateful. She'll still be ungrateful. Animal says I don't believe the doctor. I don't believe the doctor who was with Lucky is dead. No, I don't think so either. I don't think so either. They wouldn't bring in that character just to sit there and kill him off like that. Spencer, I was just more surprised. Like, how did Christina know the combination to sit there and get into that lock? Like, that's another good question. Spencer says, I definitely have a feeling Jason or Sonny is going to kill Jack. Um, John is already dead. John got killed by Sonny today. I don't know if you saw it, but I think he's going to find someone to save Lucky. Who's going to find someone to save Lucky? Oh, yeah. Goddess Jess is in the chat. What's good, love? Dewan says, hashtag Kate lives. Kate got two holes put in him by Sonny. Okay. Um, which I'm going to be honest, I did not see that shit coming. This was so stupid. How did John not come there with backup? He came by himself like an idiot. So Sonny acted like an actual mobster. Yeah, exactly, Freddie. Two in the chest, literally two in the damn chest. Francis, yeah, I mean, no backup. I mean, I'm just more surprised by that. Eagle Fan says Drew is more upset about a politician he knew for 5 minutes over his own brother from another mother, Franco, that saved him from his Perverse foster father forgot Drew and Willow. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I know, crazy, right? Crazy, right, Duan? Oh, Jess. What's good, Gemini? Damn. First time I've been happy about something Sonny did. God damn. Allison says because Kate is so obsessed with revenge against Sonny, he wanted. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he wanted the full credit. We're talking about stupid, though. You know? I think that's my whole thing. And what's good, Gemini? Talking about stupid. Like, this woman says the first time I've been happy that about something that Sonny has ever did. God damn. Terry says, what do you think is going to happen to Ava now? Ava's going to be fine. I think what's going to wind up happening is that dirty agent is going to try to kill Ava, and Jason is going to be the one to save her. That's what I think is going to want to happen. Jason's going to be the one to save her. Yes, Black Mike. He kind of sus of her now. He kind of sus of her now. Animal says, Albert, I'm glad hates us going. Maybe he can be. Oh yes, that's what I was going to sit there and say. I could have sworn I said that in my review, but it was good, Kristen. Michelle said I thought Sonny was just going to scare Jagger. I was like, wow, LOL. And then yeah. Listen, you got to do it where you can do it. Yeah, but he he shot him twice. Like, I can't get over that. Like, I can't get over that. I don't know why. I don't know about that. And that Christina will have Jason's baby. You know why, Animal? Because Gio was too busy playing his violin loud. Thank you, Jonathan. Johnson says, but what if Sonny's shooting case was actually a dream sequence and Case takes the gun and then Christina shoots him? That would probably piss off a lot of people. Um, but it wouldn't make sense though because I feel like this whole thing was rewritten. Because honestly, tell you the truth, what was the point of Christina going to Sonny's house and getting a gun? How many guns does he have? I mean, I know he's a mobster, and it's kind of a stupid question, but like, and she knew the goddamn combination. Can we all just sit there and take a minute to like understand how does she know Sonny's combination to that damn safe? Definitely a rewrite. Just a yeah, because I don't know why Christina took the gun. This shit, just like and I said it in my review. It felt like the hook killer. Like how they kept rewriting who's gonna be the hook killer and stuff like that, and it wound up being Heather Weber. Juan says, I was kind of wondering if that female agent was being paid by Jason or Sonny. Hmm. Yeah, I get that, Jonathan. I mean, it was stupid, but yes, I do get her being like, you know what, F this. So stupid, though. Freddie says, Albert, without Willow saying in her actions said it all. She wanted a man like Drew, not a boy like Michael. Willow and Drew better get ready for Carly Michaels' wrath. Oh, and we gotta sit there and talk about Dante. We gotta talk about Dante's bitch ass for a hot minute. What's good, Bobby? Yep. At the I answer this question, Eagle Fang says she grabbed the gun because she's bipolar, likely looking to use it on her. Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I don't think she would use it on herself. That does not. We're gonna have to agree agree to disagree on that. Okay, so Jonathan, so it's not coming on Monday. Just says, man, F Dante for that is she pulled yesterday. Yes, exactly. F him and the horse he rode in on. You People saying you think that she's gonna sit there and use the gun on herself because she lost the baby? Oh, Freddie, he brought up some old shit that happened years ago when Carly paid at least tried to. Yeah, I don't. We definitely have to agree to disagree on that. Um, Kristen says, I think you're right. I don't think Sonny expected to get out of this. That's why he was saying his last goodbyes to different people like Michael and Dante and everyone. It was good, D King. So remember, I don't know if y'all was watching it back way back then, but Carly decided to get revenge on Dante for the whole Michael thing being in jail. So she paid Brooklyn to come to town to seduce Dante and break up Dante and Lulu. But that was years ago, like literally years ago. I'm pretty sure I might have been in high school or like my first year of college or whatever. And so when he brought that up, it was like, bro, are you serious? And did you really just sit there and bring up some old shit that I barely remember? And I'm like, bro, you're doing the exact same thing. Exactly. You're doing the exact same thing that Tracy did to you. Which honestly, to tell you the truth, I was kind of like F her too, but she kind of course corrected towards the end. But he just kept going and going and going. I'm like, bro, if you don't shut your bitch ass up, I don't think so. Yeah, he definitely was up there kind of giving everyone, their final goodbyes. Yeah, I can. You're right, and that. I mean, I know a lot of stuff is crazy. Maybe they'll mention her name a little bit later on, though. Animal says the doctor who has been lucky could be Lulu's liver donor. I might run into someone and mention Lucky being in trouble, and that could be Jason. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible. I mean, he's not going to be dying. I know that much, Animal. Besides, that was in 2010, 2014. Yeah, exactly. That's my whole thing, Freddie. He brung that shit up like Bobby says Luna acting like she's holding Steffi for ransom instead of offing her. Well, how is she even going to sit there? Like that scene with Steffi was so stupid. Like she haven't drunken and eating in days, right? And Luna's like, "Why haven't you eaten anything?" Oh, well, you could sit there and try to poison me. She already has you in a cage, idiot. Like she already has you in a cage. So you're yelling, you're screaming, you're doing everything except for eating and drinking water. Like you just Johnson says maybe Sonny did intend to turn himself in, but he wanted to take case out. I think it was a rewrite. I think it was a last minute rewrite. I think that cat stopped what? I don't understand. Kates are cats. Oh shit, I didn't even realize. Thank you, Freddie. You just said I think that cat stopped before it hit him or he got out the way really quick. Oh, the car. Medora says maybe it was Christina who killed Case before Sonny did and she had the gun. Yeah, that thank you, Jess. I mean, listen, I appreciate the oh yeah, no, Jonathan, he's been back. Either way, yeah, no, Jess. Everyone's coming up with these wild theories, like maybe it was this, maybe it was that, maybe it was a dream. No, it was Sonny. Mel says I got good news that Beetlejuice and the Front Room horror movie are coming. Huh. I don't know if I'm actually gonna watch Beetlejuice. I might. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of doubt it. I mean, I watched the first one on regular TV. I mean, don't get me wrong. I used to love the cartoon, but which I'm surprised that they actually made that for kids. That's some horrible images for kids. Like, Animal says, I think Christina is going to attempt blank, but Sam is going to stop her, but gets killed in the process. Um, where did you get? What makes you think that, Animal? I mean, when I was a kid, Freddie, no, I was kind of young for that. I just remember the cartoon. Remember the cartoon. The cartoon was great. I don't remember really that much. The movie. I guess it was okay. I was a kid though, so I was like, my expectations was a lot lower. I just remember the cartoon used to actually be really good though. Yeah, Animal, that's true. But when people have said it's going to be a car accident, I heard of that. I heard of like maybe a car accident or something like that. But okay, all right, I can see where the theory comes in. What's good, Deluxe? Jess says, I'm so over Will and Drew. Her damn husband is looking for her, and that's what she's over there doing. Well, she wants to sit there and comfort him. Because he's really missing McConkey. That relationship that blossomed off screen that we never got to see or anything like that. What? Duan says Luna hypnotized Bill with her kiss. Whoa, okay, bro. Hey, listen, Duan, it is what it is. Ron says, I know you are happy that Gabi and EJ do the deed. You also praying that she's pregnant, admitted. I'm not happy about any of that. But it was actually, listen, Gabby do look good. I'll sit there and say that much though. But like, did he even really know him? Of course he did, Jess. He knew them off screen. He had this amazing relationship, this real father figure kind of relationship that we never got to see. I'm being totally sarcastic, by the way. Jonathan, I'm not gonna lie. When she started talking to that damn mannequin, it was like, all right, well, like, what are we doing at this point? Oh, and also, I saw the previews too. Next week. Eagle Fang says, I have a feeling Luna soon be ex-boyfriend will be the last to figure out that Luna is blooded gold digging. Freddie says, now, Albert, I was reading on Twitter, some folks say if they're going to take out a character, why can it be Natasha? She's big. You know, yeah, Freddie, I heard that too. I heard that too. And I'm going to be honest. And I, when I was on my way to work, I was thinking about making a part two. I'm just going to sit there and say this right now. And I don't mean all. Oh, cardboard. Thank you. I don't mean all of Kelly Monaco fans. Some of these fans have lost their goddamn mind. Up until a point where I almost actually want to sit there and make a part two. Like some of these people, they need therapy. They need to sit there and touch some grass. They need to sit there and get laid. I don't. They need something. They need Jesus in their lives because some of these people are it's just whining. Like I'd rather just make a video out of it, but like I can't deal with that. Like I really can't. I get that an actor that you like is leaving the show and you're upset about it, but when you start going after other actors, other characters, exactly, Francis. When you start going after other actors, other characters, it's just like you people have lost your fucking minds. Like go touch some goddamn grass or something. LaShanta says I saw a clip where Tracy knew him and her dad. He told her he was sick with. Yes, I saw that too. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, animal. They have. I've read some of the shit on there too, and it might actually be almost worse than Twitter. Yeah, they are. They are. Terry Stream, and what gets me angry, what gets me annoyed, is when they start going after other fan bases. Well, if Carly done left the show, Carly ain't going nowhere. Okay, so go cry me a goddamn river before I care. Carly's not going nowhere. Why are you going after Carly? Why are you going after the Carly fans? Because your favorite character is leaving. It sucks, and I get that. But you trying to make it seem like, oh, if it was Carly or maybe Carly should sit there and leave the show. Maybe Eva should leave the show. No, Eva's not going nowhere for a while. Calm your goddamn tits. Like I just I can't. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like if I would have sat there and really made that video, like if people were upset with me about the last one, just that they did, you goddamn right they're not. Ooh, said that 3 times. Animal says a lot of Killer Monica fans are obsessed. They are, and it's of course they are, Freddie. It's Twitter. It's the Wild West. Um, that's why I'm trying to fight the compulsion from reading that stuff because I know that if I do a video, oof, talk about the amount of dislikes I'm gonna get. Francis says, "Do you think Luna will give Bill some mints to seduce him?" I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past her. Oh, very nice, man. I actually like the Predator series. Lashanta says, "How do you think Luna's leaving?" I mean, not for a while. Eventually, she will probably leave, but not for a while, though. Lashanta, I don't think that she has the staying power that Sheila does. Like, Sheila would do some batshit crazy stuff, and she'll stay. Luna, I don't know. I don't think she got the staying power, though. Just they're doing the most on Twitter, like, stop it. Those same people will watch her be in another boring storyline and complain. Thank you. It, I'll sit there and say this much. General Hospital was good before Sam got on the show. General Hospital is going to be good after Sam leaves. General Hospital was good after Jason left. If Jason leaves again, he's my favorite character. If he leaves again, bye, Felicia. It's totally fine. I'm still going to like and watch General Hospital. Johnson says, imagine if after the scene where Sonny shot Case, they played the end credits with the Sopranos theme song. Just like the show. I never actually watched it, but I heard the ending really pissed off a lot of people. You goddamn right, Jess. And like I said, he's my favorite character, but no one person makes a show. I don't give a damn who they are. Kristen says, oh, okay. And that says, well, Sir Albert, we will adjust. Exactly. Francis won't be the first time. Ariana says Sam can go. I'll be okay. Exactly. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Animal says a lot of Kelly Monaco fans are signing petitions. I saw that, and here's the thing, Animal. I'm not knocking them. I'm not, right? Because I've heard that Rebecca, the woman that plays Liz, got her job saved because of fans. So it's possible. I mean, Eagle fans is having a reason to watch Days, but I'll watch it anyways. Eagle fan. Well, for me, I Days is my second favorite soap opera. I love Y&R, but Days is my second favorite one. I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it, Freddie. If they're doing it in a positive way, I don't have a problem with it. I have a problem with the name calling. I have a problem with the way they are attacking other fans. Attacking other actors, other characters. I have a problem with them being like, well, why can't this person not go? Why is this person has to, why is this why does Kelly have to go? Why can't this person not go? I'm like, because they're not going. Just I've heard from other people that watch like UK soaps and stuff like that. They kill off major characters all the time, like Hollyoaks and stuff like that. They'll kill off a major character. You know, they won't do that right around plot bullshit. It just Mel says I got good news that Spider-Man 4 will now being begin filming next year and slate to release in 2026. It will likely be the story of Spider-Man 4 will be a multiverse base. Oh, that's good. Maduro says, and what on earth are they going to do with Brad on GH? Probably nothing. I mean, yeah, so far, I don't know. I mean, they did a lot to sit there and get him back. So, I mean, I get that, Bobby, but like, it's not a soap opera though. Like, it's not a daytime soap opera. But I get what you're saying though. Kristen says, "I bet not Gio and the violin." Hey, listen, maybe that's why they couldn't hear those gunshots. Yeah, they always exactly. And they always admit they're saying some dumb shit. Like they've been saying some dumb shit for a while. That's why I've gotten to a point where it's like I was kind of fired up on my way to work, and I kind of have in my phone, but I may have to sit there and make another one. No, Francis, I thought about watching it, and I asked my friend about. I was like, should I watch this show? Because I normally don't ask people. I was like, should I watch this show? He was like, yeah, it's good, but it's very slow starting off. It's very slow starting off, and I was like, ooh, I don't know if I actually want to sit there and watch it. I thought about it though. It's kind of hard to rate. If I had to put a number on it, Freddie, I would sit there and say it was good though. Like I didn't really care so much about the maxi scenes. I didn't care that much about Drew and Willow talking about McConkey and whatever relationship that we never saw. But when they started to get down with the get down, then it got interesting. If this was going to be won't bother. Remember, he said, "Well, yes, of course, Ron. Brad Bell goes by his own rules, and he marches to the sound of his own drum beat." Valerie said, "What's going to happen with Ava and that lady? That lady's going to sit there. I mean, that Jason's going to want up sitting there saving her." Duane said the original started out fast. I guess. I don't know if it started. I guess it kind of started off fast. It was so long ago. I think I was just. I think I was sitting and say about the originals when it started off is the way that Marcel was not there being so mouthy with Klaus. You know, he was all up in his face. He was very defiant. I'm like, you do know who Klaus is, right? But at that time, I was like, I don't know how strong Marcel was. No one did. And then I didn't realize like he was like a father figure to him, and that's why he was so ballsy with him. Oh, Animal, I used to love that show. I still love that show. And that's why I'm still like surprised 60 people in the chat. Yeah, I mean, you know, for instance, yeah, I'm surprised. Ariana says the original was his own. It was a great show. Yeah, Animal, like, yeah, the Vampire Diaries and the originals was good, and then they did Legacies, and then it just. But then season four got better, so it's like with that show. Jess, what season are you on? I know you said you rewatched it, and I forgot to sit there and ask you what season are you on. Also, I didn't want to sit there and like spoil shit for you. But seriously, Jess, I need you to sit there and finish watching that and start watching the originals. Duane said, "Now, Charm started out slow, but I liked it. I tried to watch New Charm, and I hated it after the first episode. Just season six, I never finished it because I hated Damon and Elaine. I'm just so surprised though, Jess. Like I feel like that's a character you would actually like. Like you liking Stefan, I would never have seen that coming. Yeah, I never got a chance to watch Grey's Anatomy. Animal. I was more of an ER person. I used to love ER when it first came on. Jonathan is seriously something they're trying to. You know, it's funny. I want to do my review on Everett. I don't get me wrong. I like the actor, and I knew he was Nick Fallon. I was like, I liked him except for that one thing he did. But when he got back, it was just like I don't know if I really cared that much. Just as I know, LOL, but I don't know he was doing too much. Like what? Yeah, in a reality, just I also think it says I felt like Damon was a better person for Elena because he accepted her vampire side. And Stefan, you know, he couldn't get past that. He still saw her as a human. He didn't really accept her as a vampire. Just my thoughts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Animal just says not at all. Not at all. What? What part was I wrong about? Medora says no. She didn't. But the point is, he accepted her when she was a vampire. He accepted her. And I felt like Stefan just still had that trouble. Like, you know, Medora says ER was that show with Denzel. No, he was on a hospital show. I don't remember if he was actually on a hospital show. Freddie says now it's starting to be way too many kids up in that Quartermaine mansion. Ace, Violet, who else? Since I'm still wondering what they're gonna do with Violet. I wonder what they're gonna do with Violet. Yeah, I loved it too. Just as she became worse when she became a vampire, and Stefan was trying to find a cure for her because that's what she wanted. She accepted it, but Vampire Lena was the worst. Yeah, but you see why Damon was better for her because Damon accepted that part of her. Johnson says it's days, and I wouldn't put it past them to pull something that looked like how they brought Susan back. Okay. Oh, thank you, quiet guy. I knew. Yeah, Saint. Damn. Props. Jess says no because she's just gonna fight me on that. Ron says Albert, what Gabby did with EJ, he should turn around and throw her ass out of his mansion. Why? Oh, Animal. No, I love that show. I saw every single episode. I mean, every single episode and every single season. Eagle fans, have you watched? No. I kind of wanted to, but I got busy watching other things and just never got around to it. I was a huge, and also Eagle fan. I was a huge fan of the game, and I just don't. I feel like it's not going to live up to that in any sense. I was a huge fan of the game. You will get hooked to surprise how good it is. Really? Oh, Christina. Yep. George Clooney was on ER. Yeah. And Noah Wiley, I think. I think I actually saw the previews towards that one now. It actually looks kind of good. Francis says Mike Reese thing coming back. Nope. To be honest, Francis, I don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. You're right. Damn, Jonathan. See, Jonathan's just showing off now. My boy Jonathan is just showing off now. He's right though. Well, yeah, Michelle, because Violet's not there asking questions that she shouldn't be asking. Talking about, oh, when y'all gonna sit there and have babies? Like, you got your goddamn mind? Just as I wish you watched True Blood. There's a character on there that's so similar to Damon, but I liked him so much better. Yeah, I kind of actually did wish I watched True Blood, just so I know what you're talking about. I tried. I did. I mean, maybe I'll sit there and try again, but I think I watched like the first four episodes, and I think I just didn't like everybody else in the town. Like everyone else in the town was just like very mediocre, and it was just like I don't know if I actually gave it a proper chance. And just that comments for you. Lashanta says, I bet, did you watch? No. Nope. They looked like they were interesting, but I think I was so busy watching so much other stuff, so they didn't seem bad though. You know what it is, Jess? What's just really crazy for me? I guess it's because it's like you like a guy like Homelander, which I get, but you don't like Damon. And Jess Homelander is 1,000 times worse than Damon Salvatore. Like I'm not gonna lie, that kind that oof. I'm gonna be sitting there talking about that at my family barbecue tomorrow. I don't get that. Duane says maybe Kelly Monaco will be great, will be a good Hayden Barnes. Yeah, she's not coming back. Adrian Paul, Francis, as a kid, animal. But I'm gonna be honest, I think I like Family Matters a lot better. Just Homeland is a psychopath, but I loved him. You're a very interesting woman, Jess. You are a very thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan says Homelander makes Damon Salvatore look like a model citizen. Sean says Kelly character didn't have a storyline. Come on, they don't have anything else to do with it. Yeah, no. Just says I think because they don't try to make Homelander seem like a good guy. Like everyone on the show knows he's. Hey, you know what, Jess? I can give you that. I can give you that. I'll give you that one. Freddie says, I have a question. How do you feel now that the three amigos, Sonny, Carly, and Jason, are on good terms again? Now that Sonny is on his right dosage, I feel like it could be a good thing or a bad thing, right? Because one of the things that people did not like is that they felt like it was the Sonny, Jason, and Carly show, right? Now that might have worked for the ratings, but I know a lot of people didn't like that. So like that's the problem. LaShawn, God damn it. Seriously? LaShawn says my friend said Connie be talking to her. Yeah, she does. And it's so stupid. It's LaShawn, I get that. Here's the thing, I get that in a show like thank thank you, Kristen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oof, I never got into those animal. Um I think the only movie I watched as a kid also I remember was Angels in the Outfield. Just says whatever. LaShanta says, yeah, she be talking to a it's so stupid. It's like LaShanta, I get that it's a show where you have possessions and everything like that. But like Jonathan says, Days need better villains. Like, where's Orpheus? Where's Orpheus at? He needs to be sitting there blowing something up or something. But I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Animal, but I think that the actors personally are kind of done with that. Like from a fan perspective, yes, but like actors wise, just says Damon was not a good person, brother, or lover. I can't speak on the lover part, but mm, but Jess, I mean, so how do you feel about Klaus though? I mean, Jess, how do you feel about Klaus? Because I feel like in a lot of ways, Klaus is kind of like Damon, except for he had an accent and he was just essentially stronger. But he was the bad boy, just like Damon. Lashanta says anybody who puts Brooke in her place, I like, but that's my girl. That's not having Taylor. What? Okay, Jess, you want to explain to me why you like Klaus, which is almost very similar to Damon. You don't like Damon, but you like Klaus. But I'm assuming you like Klaus better than you like Elijah, which is sort of like I feel like I need another drink. Hold on. I understood the Homelander and what you could reference, but I'm like he's essentially almost like Like Klaus, if you thought Damon was bad, Klaus used to do some tough shit back in the day. Animal says, Albert, the only great possession I ever saw was Marlene in 1995. Yeah, I wasn't watching during then, but I heard about it though. Sean says, Albert, why would Kelly want to come back to GH? They fired her. She wouldn't. She really wouldn't, and I don't blame her, Sean, because it wasn't like they were doing much with her character. Just says Klaus is horrible. LOL. I don't know. I can't explain it. I get it, Jess. It's a feeling. I'm not gonna knock you on that. That's true. I can't knock you for that. I mean, hell, I can't even knock you for liking Homelander because I like Homelander, and Homelander is up. Like he's done some up shit. Kevin, I'm after Steffy is save Hope once won't have a job, or after Steffy is save Hope won't have a job. Oh no, I got it. I haven't been eating it that much, but I got it done. Mel says I got good news that Papa's House is a TV show. Yeah, it looks pretty stupid. Well, I'll take that back. It doesn't look pretty stupid, but like, I'm not a huge Wayne Brothers fan. I heard about it. I don't plan on watching it. And also, to be honest, I give that like one season. But good luck to him though. Darby, are you still in the chat? I gotta ask you a question. Since you're not a member and I won't be able to ask you tomorrow, I'm gonna ask you now. Oh no, he's pretty bad. He's pretty bad to one. Just as who do you think will find out about Luna? Maybe it'll be Bill if he gets some common sense. I want it to be. Um, what do you mean? Some? You know what? Never mind. Okay, so Darby, I know that you watch NCIS, right? I'm assuming you watch. Yeah, I'm assuming you watch NCIS. So why the hell are they sniff their milk in this whole Gibbs thing? Okay, so they're coming out with a new NCIS, and now they're doing a Gibbs origin story. Why? Why? Like why are they doing that for? Are you calling me old? Darby, I remember a show called Jag. Okay, I'm not calling you old. I'm asking you like, what did you hear about that? Dewan says Homelander is just an evil Superman from what I've heard. He is. Like, he's really evil. There you go. Yeah, NCIS Origins. He's like the Jason of the show. I mean, I get it, Darby. I used to watch a couple episodes. I guess I'm just like they could have chose to go with any different type of NCIS show, but like he's a legend. He's a legend on that show. I know. I guess I just wish they would have just went a different way instead of just milking his character. Thank you, Freddie. I totally forgot about hitting the like button too. Oh no, he is Jazz, and one of the things that's particularly fun to watch, Jazz, is knowing like season 4. He really seems like he is losing it. Like you see it little by little in each season. What's good, Amber? You see it little by little in each season, but like season 4, it looked like he's about to have damn near a psychotic breakdown. He made that show his own. I mean, I get it. I just, like I said, I wish that they went with a different direction, leaving originals. Um, just as like Joe for you, another bad guy, but yeah, that's true. Of course, let's be clear, Jess. Homelander is way worse than Joe, but I get the reference though. I get the reference. And Kristen says, "You all right, Darby?" I mean, like I said, I Steve Burke would kill for a role like Gibbs. I don't know if you can pull that off though. My dad watches that one, Jonathan. I think he actually likes watching all of them. Freddie says that I can't stop laughing when Sonny pop John twice and the way he fell to the ground was hilarious. Okay. Okay. Um, I think I was just more surprised that he shot him twice. Like that, I did not see. And Rena says, I love the first season of You. I don't want to spoil it for you. I don't want to. I don't want to spoil it for you. Sean says, Albert Mark, who played Gibbs on NCIS, he will always be a part of the spinoffs. I mean, yeah, I mean, I get that, Sean. I don't like the idea that, I mean, this is a problem. Like a show gets canceled, they get this knee jerk reaction, and it's like they go back to what they. I've heard of that animal. I don't believe it, but people always throw out theories all the time. Just as season 4 was the weakest, but the best season was with Love. You know, I think that was kind of the problem, though, Jazz. And actually, to tell you the truth, that's what kind of pissed me off. And not to sit there and spoil it, but like, you literally had somebody who was your ride or die chick. You know, everything in a woman that you generally could love, you can really love, you had it. And for some odd reason, when even at the end of one season, when he started looking towards the other girl, I was like, yo, are you serious? Bro, you damn near found your soulmate, and yet she wasn't enough. Like that's what part of me was just like, okay, bro. like part of me was like, okay, I feel like y'all at this point are really um milking the shit out of this. I have an ex girlfriend that used to watch those shows. Animals, I heard that they're good. I tried to watch that show, Hawaii Five O. I don't know. I didn't like the main character. I didn't like the side character, but I know people liked it though. Oh, it's funny, Mel. Part of me wants to watch that show. The other part of me is like, I don't know if I have the time, and I don't know if I'm ready for another. Like the problem with Justin Hartley is that he's always playing Justin Hartley, which isn't bad, but like everything I see him play so far is he's practically playing Justin Hartley or Kevin Pearson. Hell, even in Smallville, he was practically playing Justin Hartley with a bow and an arrow. So if you don't mind Justin Hartley's personality, then fine. Oh no, I get what you mean, Freddie. I get what you mean. Bobby says, are you going to your aunt's house again for the cookout? One question: are you inviting that friend who took too much? No, I'm not inviting that friend. Um, because I don't think that friend's allowed to come back. I laugh about that, but in all reality, that friend is not allowed to come back. Yeah, he's not. I mean, it did 8 seasons, and Lashante, he was done at that point. I mean, their filming schedule is crazy. I think they're home maybe 2 months throughout the year, and he had a new child, and it was just too much for him. I respect it. Yeah, Darby, like I kind of want to watch it, but I'm just like I don't know if I have the time. What's good, Jay Blue? Ron says, Albert, you're in support of Luna and Dollar Bill getting together, but you have a problem with. I've never actually said that. And Ron, one, there's two consenting adults, and the other one, there's a teenager and a grown ass adult. So like, I don't really understand. Like, I don't understand what you're not understanding about that, Ron. One's a teenager and the other is two adults. Kristen says, did anyone on here ever watch Passions? Tabby and Tammy. mm, I heard Jonathan. Um, hmm, I like Stephen Amell. I just don't know if I could watch Suits. Hell, I don't. It was hard to sit there and watching that. What's the movie on Netflix? I think it's called Code 8. They're not terrible movies, but thank you, Freddie. Let's see, where are we? Oh, okay. So we got there. Oh, cool. We got 31. So we're getting this. We're getting somewhere. Yeah. Actually, I think we had like maybe 10 or 15 shares last week, which is thank you everyone for sharing the videos who shared. Johnson says funny thing about Suits LA is being filmed in Vancouver. Now Jay Blue says why wasn't Rocco have been tested? Okay, so here's my whole thing about that. Here's my whole thing about I'm after I read his comment. Derby says, Albert, there's one consenting adult who wants to, and then there's Bill who might have to be. I mean, I get that part, but like Ron is on something else. So, like, I get what you're saying, but like Ron's not you're trying to compare two adults and one adult and a teenager. So, but here's my thing about that. Now, Jay Blue says, why hasn't Rocco been tested? Right? I don't think that Lulu would want part of Rocco's kidney. I don't think that Lulu would want Rocco going through the procedure like that. Just like I don't think that Lulu would want Charlotte to go through that procedure. So what I don't understand. Oh, okay. And like I said, I don't, and that's the thing, Darby and Kevin. I mean, Darby and Animal. When Anna was like, "Oh well, maybe we should sit there and try to find Valentine so we could get Charlotte tested." I was like, well, how do you know that's what Lulu will want? You know? So I just I don't know. Thank you, Jonathan. I just I I think it's possible. I don't remember. I don't remember where what you call it. I get that. I get that, Jay Blue. I mean, clearly that's what people are doing already. I'm just saying, like, I don't think that's what Lulu would want. Like, she doesn't have a choice, obviously, Jay Blue, because she can't speak for herself. But I don't think that. Kevin says only shows Steven was Arrow. Oh, okay. I just not got it. I just not got it, Jonathan. It took me a second. It's like I read it, but I didn't get the context behind it. Have a nice, Sean. Now Darby says no. I don't know. Okay, no real parent should want to have their children give up an organ to keep them alive. That was a good one, Jonathan. If it wasn't like 46 other people that was trying to read, then I would have really got that faster. Lashanta says Anna wants a reason to see Valentine. Portia told her they don't like to use children. Yes. Um, Jay Blue says that the parent would rather die and leave their children without them. Yeah, I can see the dilemma behind that. I can see the. I mean, I'm on Darby's side, but I see what you're saying, though, Jay Bloom. Oh, with all caps there. And yeah, and okay, so Anna was like, they don't give up their complete organ. It's a part of a liver. The liver regenerates. And yes, I get that part, right? But I know if I was a parent, I wouldn't want my child to do that. Even if it was, I wouldn't even want them to go through that procedure. But I get that it's low risk, but it's still a risk, you know. Uh, I think I answer. I think I answered when you asked me a real question, Ron. Anna has been compromised since. You know, speaking of Anna, well, there. Yeah, I was gonna sit there and say about Anna and Tony on Days of Our Lives, which we haven't seen either of them for a very long time. D King says Laura asks, keeping it real, Freddie. D King says Laura asked Anna to find Valentine so Charlotte could save her mom. Possibly the last time. I think the writers forgot when they wrote Anna's lines with Brennan. I heard they slipped in some adult jokes though too. I heard they slipped in some adult jokes in that show. Oh yeah, I just yeah, it could be right. It could be right, Animal. I just you know, Animal. I look at it this way when Anna was like, you know, if something happens to Lulu, this is Mr. Brennan's fault. But I'm like, no, boo, you're the one that sat there and let her. You're the one that sat there and let him escape. So you're gonna sit there and take some of this smoke as well. I'm not gonna put all that on what you call it. I felt that too, Jay Bloom. You know, it was what happened with Karen was terrible. So I forgot to sit there and talk about this on General Hospital. Why the hell was Drew talking about Alan Quartermaine? That's something else that was just kind of left field. He was all like, "Well, I'm glad that I have the last name Quartermaine because I would make what you call it. I would make my dad very proud." And well, I'm like, why are you like? Why are you just randomly talking about Alan like that? I feel like I'm not the only person that felt like that was just kind of out the blue. Jay Blue says, Albert, you should have heard me screaming at my TV when Anna said that nonsense to Brendan. Yeah, it was exactly that, Jay Blue. It was nonsense to the 10th power. Ariana says exactly Albert. She let him go, and then has the nerve to come at somebody else. Ariana, this is not the first time that she's come out of pocket like that. This is just one of the latest times that she's come out of pocket. Yeah, exactly, Freddie. I forgot about that when because I was so stuck on him and his off-camera relationship with McConaughey. I was like, oh man, that really sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. You really seem like y'all two had a really good bond that I never got to see ever. But okay, sure. That's sure, Darby. There's, you know what, Animal. There could be a lot of reasons why. That could be one, but there could be a lot of others, and I mean like stuff that could be happening off screen that we don't see. Johnson says Sonny's clearly going to find a way to cover his tracks, and after that, everyone would just move on. You know, I wouldn't be too surprised because hey, does anyone remember Austin? Remember him? Did anyone when they found out who killed Austin? Oh wait, they didn't find out who killed Austin because they didn't give a damn. So I was gonna say I was wondering about the same thing when it came down to Drew talking about it. It was left field, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about that until I peeped over into oh, Harry's live stream. DK says I think it's because Drew never met Alan. Monica used to say things. I mean, yes, there's a reason behind it. It's just it was left field. Um, what the hell I was gonna sit there and say. By the way, this whole thing got a rewrite over it. Also, I didn't even sit there and talk about the Young and Restless. I didn't even sit there and talk about the Young and Restless for a half minute because Heather really needs to understand how to read a goddamn room. Sharon looked like she was about to find the sharpest object to sit there and deal with Heather, and all Heather kept doing was talking. This woman looked like she's ready to strangle you. And it, for somebody who's a lawyer who has to sit there and read people and stuff, how do you not understand when somebody's looking at you like Animal says to be fair, Heather should stay in prison? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm talking about Heather from The Young and Restless. My bad. Kristen says I hate how many G scenes happens off screens. Then we have days or weeks of repeat or recycled dialogue. Yeah, that's pretty much Young and the Restless in a nutshell. When Young and the Restless wants to wrap something up or they want to get through something, they will sit there and do something off screen to save money, like that car accident, or just to move the storyline along like they don't care. Like Mariah and Tess. That whole baby thing. Jay Blue says, so is this how Maurice Bernal will be leaving the show? Hmm. If he leaves the show, would you care? Ruin. Okay, Young and Restless run by Kyle and Summer. You don't like the Young and the Restless animal? Freddie says, unlike how can Drew say Alan Quartermaine, we were proud of him when you weren't even around when the Quartermaines saying could happen at all with Monica Tracy. Yeah, it's definitely exactly Jay Blum. Now D King says I want Sharon to slap Heather just for the heck of it, or at least give her a verbal smackdown. I think in this situation, they're trying to still play her being nice. Her being with Daniel, her being nice with Daniel. I'm like, how is she sit there and being so kumbaya with Daniel, and Daniel just hanging out and talking to her, talking about, oh, let's sit there and make a video game together. Bro, you sat there and you were kind of responsible for her little girl being in the ground. And you talking about, well, I want to make a video game to sit there and honor your daughter. The only thing that's going to sit there and honor her daughter is you being 6 feet under. Let's just sit there and keep this 100. Kristen said I had stopped watching Young and Restless because it was so boring and stressful at times. Yeah, Kristen, listen. Um, no show is worth your mental health. Oh, Ruin Kyle and Summer Newman. Okay. I have to take your word for it, Animal. I only started watching it around 3 years ago, and they weren't on the show before then, so if they were better characters, cool. Ghibli says, aren't Jordan and Lucky the same age range? I'm just wondering if that new doctor could be a love interest for Jordan. Well, it'll be a missed opportunity if he's not. The Shanta said, I don't like how Sharon treated Daniel. He feels bad. She needs help. She told Faith to help Lucy. Faith too old for Lucy anyway. The Shanta says, I don't like how Sharon feel bad treated Daniel. Well, I think it's understandable. Have a good night, Lashanta. I think it's understandable though. Like maybe not lashing out at Daniel, but being upset with the fact that um Lucy's dumbass didn't go home, and instead Faith had to sit there and pick her up. Faith would never been in that car accident if Lucy would have took her ass home. But Faith is the adult. Faith shouldn't have took her ass off the road, even for some throw up. Just deal with it. You sitting there trying to get a paper towel while you're trying to get a towel while you're driving. Like seriously? Wow, Kristen. Oh, you're old school. Okay. Ron said, "What's your thoughts on Jaden and Stephanie?" And here's my thoughts on that, Ron. I'm glad you asked me that question. Stephanie was looking hot, and Jada came in, and she was the party pooper. Okay. Now, granted, Ron, Stephanie was dancing to some very shitty ass music because they couldn't use real music. But Jada came in and was like, "Oh, here's Everett Ashes." Why are you giving it to him for? Why are you giving it to her for? He was with you also. Like, why? Why? I don't. It's not as if they're trying to plan some sort of funeral towards a character that didn't even really make that much of an impact to begin with. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know that chick is annoying as hell, but like that chick got high body karate, bro. I don't even know if that's a word, but that's how I feel when I sit there and look at her wear the right outfits, of course. But he says, you know what, Albert, I didn't like at first. I'm like, it's for the drama. I have to say it's true and Willow are blank is a hell of a lot better than boring marriage with her and Michael. Have a good night, Freddie. Thank you for joining. Listen, I get it. I just, listen, at the end of the day, I'm here for the soaps. I'm here for the soapiness. I don't think that Drew's a. It's amazing that people sit there and say Drew's a dog. And Drew does not have. I mean, Drew is wrong for sitting there banging his wife, his nephew's wife, right? But to sit there and say he's a dog, it's like I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I feel like some of y'all ladies are a little bit out of pocket. I'm gonna be honest because some of y'all women. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. I thought I read like you're out. But like some of y'all women could be out of pocket. I'm gonna be honest because y'all be the first. Y'all sit there and call men dogs, but be the first person to sit there and get upset when there's slut shaming going on. The minute a man will sit there and say slut this or you for the streets that, be very quick to sit there and get offended. But I have no problem sitting there calling a man a dog. It's like, are you fucking serious? Like I don't do it because I find it very annoying. But like Ron says, do you think that Kanye is really trying to get caught? Why tell Melinda? Because she's overconfident. Ron. I mean, Melinda's tied up in her eyes. She's like she can't do anything anyway. And the thing about Ron, the thing about Kanye is that Kanye never had this thing called self confidence. She never had this thing called self confidence because her entire life she has been nothing but a loser. Okay, so the fact that she's winning at this point, she's gonna sit there and talk and overshare. She told Melinda that she's the one that stabbed Rafe. Like I said, Freddie, it's just like I said, I look at it and I'm like, it's very hypocritical, Freddie. And I would never sit there and try to really shit on someone's opinion, but I have no problem sitting there calling somebody a goddamn hypocrite when I see it. Um, Kristen says maybe it's unfair, but I haven't liked the character of Jason Cam Madison started playing him. He's just creeping up. I mean, listen, Kristen, I'm it is your opinion, and I respect that. And it's a soap, so I don't take this stuff too seriously. Like it's just we just talk, we just vibing or whatever. It's whatever. Um, like I said, Kristen, if you want to sit there and call him a dog or whatever, it's fine. That's your opinion. I'm not gonna be all like, oh my god, I can't believe you did that. Like I don't have the I don't have the patience to sit there and be doing all that. But like I said, it's just one of those things. I just always have to sit there and look and be like, hmm. Blackpink me. Finn thought something was weird about Luna today, so I guess that's a clue. Yeah, Blackpink me because he sat there. He was like, "I'm having a conversation with Bill about my wife and her whereabouts, and your dumbass come back downstairs talking about, well, Bill, can you sit there and help me with my TV because I can't stick my TV to my cell phone." You can sit there and wait 5 minutes until the adults finish having a conversation. But Blackpink me, he realizes that next week that something's off about her. I get it. I get it, Animal. I like him as Drew, but I understand people not liking him as Drew. It's I get it. I ain't knocking you. And Amber says it's coming on Monday. It's funny, Amber. Jonathan was saying that it's not coming on Monday. Um, I guess we'll see. Now, Jonathan is my Michael Baldwin to my Victor Newman. So no, I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna trust Jonathan. Yeah, Ron, I'm still wondering what Ava's doing on the show. Why is Ava Vitale still there? Why is she still? Her son isn't there anymore. Okay, now there's no previews for Monday. Now Animal says no. Okay, Ariana says I've never been a Cameron Madison fan. I just don't like his acting. That's fair. No, Ron, I'm pretty sure I'll be at work. Freddie says, Albert, but I'm here for it. I hate what they're doing. I get it. Like I said, yeah, no, it's your opinion. I respect that, Freddie. I do. I mean, don't get me wrong, Freddie. I'm not just saying, yeah, 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 yeah. I love cheating. It's all about the cheating. No, but it's soapiness, though. And people sit there saying, Drew's a dog, Drew's a dog. He's not there with Nina. He's there with Willow. It's like, he's not married to either one of those chicks. Like, but what else? Ooh. D King says the way that Drew has been acting just seems out of character for him, but maybe that the idea is that prison has changed him. Exactly, Freddie. Debbie says, you, Victor Newman, you almost like Adam Newman at best, Kyle Abbott at worst. I don't, Kyle Abbott I don't know how I'm supposed to take that. I mean, I, I like Adam, but like, what does that mean now? Ooh, okay, now Animal said there will be a rerun on August 8th, from August 8th, no new episodes of GH. Darby says you're not the mustache. Well, Darby, I'll sit there and say this. We all have a bit of Victor Newman in us. We do. We all have a bit of Victor Newman in us. We all can be very vindictive. We can love, we can hate with a passion. And yes, we all have a bit of Victor Newman in us. Even you, Darby. J Blue says the drama will continue when Willow finds out that Nina and Drew have been knocking booze. Michael's relationship with woman has not been great. Oh, women except for Sasha. Gabby says, no, we don't, Albert. You're reaching. I'm not reaching, Darby. I'm actually, I'm actually really on point. I mean, unless you feel like you are holier than that one, that you've never had vindictive tendencies before. You never felt like lashing out at someone. You never felt like getting over on someone in any sort of competition, on any sort of thing, even at a job. We all have a bit of victim in us because we all have a bit of vindictiveness in us. We all have. It's human, Darby. Unless you're an android. Hmm? You're an android. You from Skynet? Anima says no new episodes on Monday because of Labor Day. They will be replaying the episode with Christina Ford. Oh, okay. Thank you, Anima. D King says I like Adam, but why couldn't they tell the truth, especially after he got a text from Chelsea? Because Adam is just a habitual liar, and he is pretty selfish. Darby, see, now who's reaching? Now who's reaching? Huh, Darby? Now who's reaching? I said some very simple shit, and Darby Smith did taking it so left field. Darby Smith did. I want y'all to read this shit. I said something very simple, and he's taking this shit so left field that I'm like, who is the one that's actually drinking? What are you drinking, Darby? J. Blue said there's a JH page that constantly makes fun of Cameron Madison use of his jazz hands. I don't know why I was about to sit there and say jazz hands. Ron says, "What do you think that? Do you think that Stephanie knows Connie because Leo was telling about her? He saw her coming out of Everest. I don't think he knows him. I don't think she knows him, Ron. But I think that she's going to reach out to him for this funeral that I'm going to be honest, a lot of people are really not going to care about." Darby says, "If not, you can be Jack Newman, but you can't pull off Victor's level of crazy." Well, Darby, this is why I said a little. I said everyone has a little bit of Victor Newman in us. I said a little bit. We all have a little bit of vindictiveness, spitefulness. You know, we've all had a certain level of competitive streak in us. Yes, Victor does things to the nth power. You know, Darby, why don't you stay focused on my Victor analogy? Damn, Kristen. DK says, "I know, but I hate that Billy is thinking of forgiving Chelsea, but Sally and Adam are done. It's like Adam just can't win." So that's my issue, D King. I mean, let's be honest, D King. If somebody sat there and cheated on you, I don't know how you feel about cheating, but for me personally, yeah, you're done. You're done, and you are dead to me. So I understand that from Sally's point of view. And let's be honest, D King. It took 40 minutes for him to sit there and tell the goddamn truth, and 2 episodes to even get to that point. Um, I think with Chelsea, I feel like Billy. I think that Billy may feel sorry more for Chelsea, her mental health, her son's mental health, and maybe he just has the ability to sit there and forgive cheating. I don't know. Oh, okay. I mean, we are listening, Animal. You are writing everything in bold letters, which I feel like you're yelling, but the previews for oh 90 902 903. Okay. All right, we get it. Thank you, Animal. You can go back to using lowercase letters now. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna sit there and have to end the stream here because I do have to wake up not as early as I did yesterday. Thank goodness. But I do gotta wake up kind of early though, so I'm gonna end the stream here. But I do want to thank everyone for joining. Excuse me. Thank you so much. Like Freddie said, hit the like button on the way out. Share the videos when you can. Become a member. I do the live streams on Saturdays and Sundays, and they're really great. As any member here, we won't sit there and talk about what we talk about, but definitely join. So have a good night, Darby. Have a good night, Freddie. Have a good night, D King. Have a good night, Blackmon. Have a good night, Goddess Jess. Have a good night, Animal. Have a good night, Kristen. Have a good night, Jonathan. Johnson says, join us for another edition of Showtime with Bosick. Thank you. Have a good night, Ariana. Thank you so much for joining. Ariana, it's been good to sit there and see you lately. I know that you've been busy, and it's just been really good to see you. So, thank you for joining tonight. Jay Blue, you have a great night. Thank you for joining. Freddie says, have a happy Labor Day and stay safe out there. Stay blessed as always. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, Freddie, always. Have a good night, Darby. Thank you. Jonathan, aka my Michael Baldwin, you have a great night, my friend. And just remember, I'm always going to treat you better than what Victor has treated Michael Baldwin. Um, yeah, so have a good night, my friend. Have a good night. Um, have a good night, Queen Janet. Have a good night, Queen Mel. Yes, Kristen, really appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you so much. And I hope I get to see you again soon. Which my next live stream will be Monday. So hopefully I'll see you Monday or throughout the week. Thank you, my friend Jonathan. You have a great weekend. And hopefully you can get that whole thing situated. You can become a member again. Because I do miss having you in the member circle. Darby's talking nonsense. Don't listen to Darby. Darby's trolling because DT's not here. So he gotta sit there and kind of keep up the trend with trolling a little bit. Ariana says it's been nice to get back to the last. It's been nice to have you. It's been really nice to have you, Ariana. So I appreciate having you here. Thank you. Um, Anjanetta, Quiet Guy, Ronnie Ron. Um, Come on, Darby. Like I said, I'm going to sit there and treat him. I'm going to treat him better than how Victor treats Michael Baldwin. I would not sit there and leave him in a foreign country or God knows any other things that he's been doing before I started watching this show. And if I forgot anybody, you know exactly who you are. Have a good night. And yeah, members, I will hopefully see you tomorrow. I do got a barbecue, so I will leave it in a community tab about that. But have a good night, everyone else. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next stream. Oh, thank you, Freddie. Freddie said this was exciting Friday night live stream. I enjoyed it, Albert. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hit the like button on the way out and subscribe. Subscribe and share. We have some good numbers with the share buttons too. So it's, it's just great. It's just great. So thank you everyone who's been sharing, who's been liking, of course, because that does help. We got some new people in today. But the sharing button has really been helping out. So let's keep it going. Darby says the only day Albert don't eat noodles. Yeah, yeah. You know what? That's kind of true, Darby. That's actually kind of true. That's probably one of the very truest things you said all night. All right, people. I will see y'all in the next stream.